I need the bags. Let me go find those. Let's go. Let me go find it. There's more bags in the house. Let me get them. Gosh, it took a while for it to do its thing. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Just got home from a pizza pickup run.
Oh, you did? Damn. We did pizza yesterday. So, for better or worse, I found out that if I put you in the in like this side compartment, then it's actually kind of nice. Yeah, so let's talk while we're driving. We got to drive about 20 minutes, and then we'll be at Aldi's. We got our lights, we got our money, we got our bags, we got our list from Doris. We have lots to talk about on this stream while we're doing our shopping, so we could just kind of shoot the breeze. As the start of every stream, I'm just going to say, if you have questions, you want to just throw them out there. We got, you know, I'm here. I didn't pin a message of any kind. I didn't pin anything. So, you know, you can look at the shopping list. If somebody wants to pin the clip that I just made that has the shopping list in it, that'd be nice. If somebody wants to follow along on the shopping list, it's kind of low tech, but whatever. So we have until 8 o'clock to get our shopping done. I think we'll be fine. And I'll come back and do some other stuff, but I have a lot to talk about before we get in there. So here's what I want to talk about before the night finishes, before our little trip finishes. We need to talk about my conclusions about YouTube and Twitch. We need to talk about partnership application being denied. We need to talk about Doris Kaffner getting denied or getting waitlisted to go to her Greensboro College, even though two people, one person that she mentored and suggested apply, and another person who was a resident who she casually mentioned it to, who wasn't even interested until she mentioned it, both of them got in and she got waitlisted. And Doris was joking. She was saying they should give me a recruiter fee because she got those other two people. She got those other two people in, and she didn't make it in. And there's no way for us to know all of the factors involved in the decision-making process, but
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah,
to work out.
I agree. In fact, it's caused her to rethink a lot of things.
Maybe it's some sort of lottery thing where it's random.
It could be. Who knows? They had a lot of people apply.
Semi-random, at least if it's a tiebreaker.
Yeah, maybe a tiebreaker. I hesitate. Look, colleges make decisions based on a lot of things. They base things on, you know, I mean, every college makes decisions who's going to get in based on some unknown set of criteria that only that college understands, right? So it's really, really hard. I've had to fight back, you know, trying to... trying to think what it was. Hi. I've been trying to fight back, trying to think what is the reason, you know, that they didn't pick her and they picked these other two artists who are have a lot different. So then it makes me kind of think, well, you know, it's really easy to go there and try to kind of make all those, you know, try to plan all those differences in your head and plot it and everything. So I'm just going to state the facts straight up. Here I'm going to describe the people who got accepted and the people and her activities.
Where are you going?
And then we're going to go shopping at Aldi's. And so, and then I can tell you. So first of all, both of the people that got accepted are a lot younger. They are.
Rob is headed to do some shopping.
They're in the age of residencies. They're in the age of, you know, they have a lot more ahead of them in terms of career. Yeah. So let's talk about that. I'm gonna turn sound off for just a bit so that I can focus on the topic at hand. I'll still read the chat on occasion, but I want to be able to finish this. So so the two artists that got in that she told about the program and wouldn't have known about it without her are both younger. They have less work than Doris. Doris didn't say this. By the way, she's super happy for them. Doris wanted to be absolutely sure when she mentioned these other artists that she said, I am so happy. I mean, she's like literally jumping up and down. And you guys know Nil, and I really love Nil. Nil is one of my favorite. Kuda jedem. Мы едем купить groceries. And so they're younger than her. And the only thing I can think there is that people were like, well, this MFA is going to, I'm going to just cut to the chase. I think that Doris's work is so strong and she is so mature in her art practice, and that, you know, it's like when I applied to Target to be a Christmas person on staff. I think that the reason that they put her on the wait list is because they felt, I hope that the reason that they made this decision is because they looked at all the applicants and they said, number one, who is going to get the most out of our program, you know, in total. And number two, not who's the best artist, who is going to get the most out of our program in total. I think that's probably what they made the decision on. And number two, who is going to make us look the best to the world. I mean, those are the considerations for any university, right? So, and if that's true, you could make a pretty solid case that the younger people got it because there's more of their life left. Their work might not be as solid and as substantial as Doris's, but that's fine. It's very good work. It's important work. It's the beginning of work. And so the overall total benefit to the world for somebody who's younger makes more sense, even though people that are old should still be able to get into MFA programs, provided availability. But if you have a younger promising artist and you have an older artist, you know, this college is going to say, well, who is going to provide us the most possibility long term for, you know, to help others, and who's going to benefit the most long term? And the people who have more of their life left are probably going to get picked first because of that. It's not ageist to say that. That is just, you know, kind of statistics, right? And those are kind of, you know, that's kind of the state of affairs. Now, the next demographic thing is that both of the women that Doris told this to were black, and she's not. She's, you know, she's a white woman, and, you know, and I am gonna just say it, in the United States, you know, at least for a long time, and I believe even currently, that people of color and minorities have traditionally fought against extra, you know, the ability to get into places. So I don't think it's anti-racist or racist to say it, that somebody who's from one of these demographics who's underrepresented in the art world is going to get that. And it's funny because Doris would be the first one to say that, and she doesn't mean it in a racist way. She's like, and there's actually a guy, I won't say the name of the artist, who's a white guy, and he's a really great artist, and he himself often says, it's just not my time. You know, I'm a white guy, that's just not my time. And he's not saying it to be racist. He's saying it because, you know, we are not in a place where where, you know, we can deal with everything equally. And I look forward to that time, by the way. You know, there's been years, and this is very political, but there's been years and years and years and years and years of institutional repression of women and people in the minorities class. This is like overwhelmingly documented. So, you know, I don't like affirmative action. The people who are from those demographics don't like affirmative action either. But when the university has to ask itself, who is going to benefit the most from this? Considering, you know, the demographic history of the people that are applying is going to be a factor. It's not going to be because they want, you know, a token black person in their program. That's not it. It's because, you know, people of color and other demographics, and they have traditionally been put down and not had as much. So giving them an extra leg up versus the white person who historically hasn't had as much problem is fine. It's fine for now. Now, if this continues for the next 30 years, I'll be really frustrated because I want to get to a place where humanity doesn't see color and race anymore at all. And it's not needed. There doesn't need to be reparations, and there doesn't need to be all that stuff, you know. And then it's a very, 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 very tough topic because the people who, you know, you talk about, you know, historical reparations and stuff like that. I mean, the entire system is meant to put down certain institutions, and a lot of people that are in the upper 1% and they're in the middle class today are there because of historical wealth in their families that was generated years and years and years and years ago through things and tendencies that didn't, even the fact that they have a house and that they were able to pass the house down to the person on the lake. These are all factors. They're not necessarily racial factors, but there definitely has been bigotry and prejudice in our world. And so having the college has to say, look, we're not doing affirmative action here, but I have to ask myself, can this person benefit more from this other? And I think race, some people of color would actually say it's racist for me to say that. They actually are against affirmative action because they're like, that's racist. It's like you're being racist in the worst way, you know. And I am too unschooled in all of the societal factors there to make a decision. But I do think it's important to mention that the people who got in, you know, weren't white that she knows of, and that, you know, that, and it depends on the institution. Some institutions, I know this for a fact, some art schools and institutions are focused on helping people in the minority because they've been such an underrepresented voice for so long, and rightfully so. But if you're a white man and you apply to that program, you know, you're not going to do well. It's just not going to happen because that's what they've set themselves up to do. There's probably programs that are less inclined to do that. You wouldn't say they're more racist. They're just less inclined to promote, you know, that kind of thing. And I know I'm kind of talking around in circles, but it is, you know, it is a factor. So, yeah, education is totally overrun by wokeness too. I agree. Yeah, judged by the quality of their character, not the content of their skin. The tables are tilted the other way, yeah. And so the next thing, and before I leave here, is that they're both women. So, you know, that's good. There's only 2 men in the entire McCall program. In fact, right now, God, my wife's work has been entirely focused on helping women get their voice back out in the art world. Do you know how many women? This is just insane. How many women actually did the work and their artwork was literally taken from them and represented by a man instead? I mean, like actual specific cases, and I can go through and itemize them if you really want to. One of the most astounding ones is the one of Hemingway. So Hemingway had his muse, his woman that he was with, and she had produced a lot of art, but he kept taking her art, rebranding it, and putting it himself. She eventually went crazy. She literally went crazy. And you know, so this has been rampant throughout history. I feel bad because I didn't do it and I wasn't a part of it, and a lot of the people who did it were also victims of their own situation. But wokeness is a word that I am careful to use. It does exist, and we're seeing it all over. We see a lot of organizations floundering with the idea of wokeness, like Disney. that they're trying to do the right thing for all the right reasons, and they may not be doing it they may not have even asked somebody in those communities how they would like to see it done. Which is actually even more racist, because they project their, entitled, attitude about what they think it means. It's like all the people in Davidson who literally drove out an entire disenfranchised community. They completely drove them out, drove all their property prices up, put big, huge $1 million houses on the same property, and then wrote Black Lives Matter in chalk on the street, during February or whatever, and that's just not cool. But they don't know it. It's not like they're being mean about it. It's just that they don't. There's a lot of people that are trying to do the right thing that are doing it wrong, because they just don't know how, and they're not even asking how to do it. They're not even asking people. There's a really, really, really amazing podcast from the guy who made one of these education platforms, and he tried to create this thing to help, the people, members of the Black community specifically. And he tells the story, I'll paraphrase it, where he was standing in front of the audience, and he was announcing this new platform that he'd just come up with and everything. And at the end of the thing, he tells the story that there was this rather old black dude who kind of like lumbered up to him, and he looked at him right in the eye, and with all the love, and smiling he could, he looked at him and he says, "You don't know what you're talking about." And he did it in a loving way. He did it in a loving way. And the guy telling the story is the guy that had the experience. This CEO who thought he was doing the right thing, and he makes the point that the reason that was so important to him is that this patient, loving member of that community saw that the guy had at least the desire to do the right thing, and he came up to him, which, he could have got shot down by this executive, flying high millionaire, and he didn't. He went up to him and he said, you know what you're talking about. He goes, and he goes, well, tell me what I need to do. And so this white rich bro from Silicon Valley who wanted to get into education and do all the right things, who had no idea and thought that he could figure it out himself, had not even realized that he hadn't even approached the community that he wanted to help about how to help them and have them make those decisions and stuff like that. That he was still living in a place of privilege, and he was the one telling the story. He was the one telling the story that the lesson that he learned was, I need to get out of the way, and I need to let people from these different demographics that I want to help guide the decisions that are made, because they have the history with it. They have the history with it. If you truly want, and my opinion of wokeness is when there's actually a really good scene about this. So many people that I'm just going to say it, they're extreme liberal. They want to do all the right things, but they also think they know all the right answers for those things. And they don't tend, in my opinion, they don't tend to ask the right questions, and they practice the worst sort of racism, because they don't even reach out to those communities, and they think they know what those communities need better than them. And one form of this is white savior syndrome, which exists rampantly in the Christian world. This idea that you're going to fly over to Africa and save some poor African child is white savior syndrome, and the intent is right, but the people are so ingrained in their entitled racist ways, and not even in a bad way. They just don't even know. And so what they think is woke, and they don't even go to these communities, when they have people that are literally starving in their blocks, that are living in trailers, their children cannot get help, that are addicted to crack cocaine, and all these people, and they'll hell no, they won't vote for socialism, but they'll spend $3,000 to go to Africa and try to save some child over there, and then they'll come back and they'll make this big talk about how they spent all this time over there helping all these people. It's a very common problem in America, and it is an extreme form of racism that's very subtle. And I wasn't even aware of these things, and I have to keep checking my own understanding constantly, because I was raised, a white male, a white Christian male, a white straight Christian male, and a lot of this, I would say, true wokeness that's sort of coming into my life obliterated my family and my life because I understood that I couldn't do it anymore. And I left the Mormon church, and it was a disaster. I know, it turns out I have gay children. I didn't even know at the time that I did. And so anyway, this is a pretty heavy, what is We Don't Need Them about? I don't know about that. If you truly want change, ask those who are experiencing the worst situation. Yeah. We're at all these. Let's see. Me, the whites are sadly becoming too minority. I hate to be blunt, but it's true. Yeah, but it's okay for us to be the minority, Matt, in my opinion. Now, you can differ with me on this, and I'm not going to call you a racist in any way, Matt. And I completely agree. It's a fact, but I'm okay with it. I think, and my wife and I have had many conversations about this, and it actually kind of sucks to be a white dude today. It's so much so that they make jokes about it in television shows. I was watching a show, and there were a bunch of people sitting around the table pitching ideas about, it was this journal, they were all journalists, right? And one of the journalists was a white ginger guy, and the joke was that the manager of the company, she goes, "No, you're a white guy. No, you can't do it." And he's like, "Okay," and he kind of like laughed it off, And I watched that as a man, and I was like, as a white man, and I was like, it's one thing to create equality, and it's another, and it's another thing for me to accept that I am going to be okay taking a back seat and letting other people kind of drive for a while, because let's face it, white men have ran the world for a long time, and not white men, but men have in general, and that's. People say that that's a rewriting of history. I don't think it is. I think it's true, and I think there's enough evidence to support it. My wife has shown me overwhelming evidence of really nasty things that have happened, and I just I lived as a Mormon, and the Mormons very specifically made decisions about what women should be and do. Their job, divinely called, was to be a nurturer, and that was it. And if they didn't do it, they better check in with God and make sure that's what God wants. And it was pretty bad, actually. It was pretty bad. And so I consider myself politically more of a centrist, but on that particular topic, to say that white men are becoming the minority and in representation, I actually agree with that. I agree with it. That's true. And I don't even know if I don't like it. And the reason for that is first of all, I think that we should have statistical representation, and that's going to be really hard to do because so many of the minorities are not statistically represented at all in anything, because since so many of them are, some of them are illegal, some of them aren't, and then that gets into racism at the national level. And then you have the whole Japanese internment camps that went down. I think the thing, when we talk about these really, really dicey topics, before I go in and buy groceries, I do want to say one thing, that as long as everybody is seeking to understand and is not getting spun up about this, I could easily, if I were of a particular mindset, I could easily start pointing fingers and throwing stones and saying, "See, this wokeism is what kept my wife, who's more qualified to get this MFA than them." And my wife is the first one to not say that, and so am I. And the reason for that is because even if that was the reason, that's their decision to do that. They are welcome to do that if they want to, but it's also not bad. It's not bad because I agree with the idea of helping other voices come out that have not been represented, period. And that includes in whatever format, and I just think that organizations like Disney and others have floundered and done it the wrong way. So that's my position on that. You can say what you want about it, but I do think that I think men are the minority. I think men are the minority, and they're not the minority in tech. Men are still, for some reason, they're still dominating in tech, and I don't know that that's a good thing. But I think for humanity, I just heard a thing saying that last night, I was really depressed because I was writing about how much I hated society, And it was mostly because, not because of any of this stuff with Doris, but it was more about the fact that somebody who trolls, you know, a bunch of horny young people, men mostly, and doesn't show them her breasts is going to get partnered before me, even though I focus my entire efforts on educating the world. And that was, to me, you know, sort of vile. And that's a statement of priority based on what Twitch has decided to do. Now, I either have to choose to accept that, or I have to choose to move on and do something good with what I don't get mad, get busy, right? So just to end the story with my wife has decided to, you're going to see Craig Ferguson? Yeah, he had a lot to say on these topics. Yeah, I think it might be interesting. He's right on the border with me sometimes. Sometimes I find myself laughing at him and wondering, you know, but I also find myself laughing and wondering about it with other comedians. I am pretty controversial. If we stop dividing people into groups, we will not say men, not white men. Yeah. And I think we need to, I think equality, this is where I want to go, right? Women's rights, some women these days seem to think equality means that they can walk all over you and you have no rights. And they call the cops because the man restrained or armed. Yeah, that's stupid. Politically correct as shit. I don't know about that. Can Doris get an MA degree? Yes. So, you're on a slant of getting banned. I think I speak for all of us. Please do not start doing hot tub streams. Why? I mean, I should. What are you talking about? Are you bigots? What? Oh, only sexy women can do hot tub streams? Oh, are you body shaming me? Are you fucking body shaming me? I have every right to do a hot tub stream as much as anybody else. Alright, let's go buy some groceries. So what if my boobs are not as sexy? What if my boobs are not as sexy? How dare you say that? How dare you? This is all this wokeness makes it so that a bearded old bald man can't do a hot tub stream because, oh my god. Yeah, I see how you are. Yeah, you're all just a bunch of sexist ageists that don't want to see me in my swimming suit. I see how you are. Yeah, okay. Oh, die. Sigh. I had to take the speaker off because it's a little too weird. People forget when they see the speaker. I washed these t-shirts, but they're still stinky. Speaking of cringe. Yeah, it is. It's nuts. You guys, it was 80 degrees. I went biking the other day. It was 75 degrees when I left, and it was 80 by the time. Can you believe that? We hit 80 degrees in February. 80 degrees. I could not believe it. Damn. Now that's a siren if I ever heard one. I have sandals on because it's too hot. I'm not even kidding. I have sandals on. Chase the fire truck. There it goes. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, I forgot the bags. Fire truck. Probably a vehicle crash of some kind. Did the miles per hour report properly on the thing? If the miles per hour reported properly, then yes, it's 70 degrees. Otherwise, it might not be connected. You know, it didn't. If it didn't report properly, are you sure? Is it doing it now? I should turn on my monitor. Oh, it's 0.0 miles. Oh, it was off the whole time. It doesn't really respond the first time. It's kind of weird. The IRL chat app kind of breaks and you have to restart it. How about now? It's weird though because it gets the time right. You know, even though the miles per hour is off. And now it says 4 miles. Yeah. Yeah, because it's definitely not 70 right now. No, it's just freaking cold. I mean, it's not super cold, but yeah, and it's got me walking too. Okay, sorry about that. I had to restart it. I'm gonna turn you off for a second. You guys are off, right? I don't want to freak people out. Well, I do, but you know, not in a way that's gonna get me in trouble, so to speak. Wait. Alright. Boomer goes shopping. Boomer goes shopping. I know, I have a secret. I'm gonna put my bags underneath. Ah. Didn't eat any of the fish. I didn't eat any of my fish. Hello, my fellow kids. I'm trying to do weird unit conversions. I mean, I could put metric and other. Then it would just be more stuff on the screen. You want me to do that? I can definitely do that. Hey, John. If you want. Alright. Wait. Oh. I forgot to bring a pen. Man, there's nobody here today. This is really the best time to come. Alright, pizza sauce, oregano, avocado oil, honey, roast peanuts, toast roast, ricotta cheese, pepperoni, yellow onions, green peppers. Man, we're gonna get in and out of here fast today because I know kind of what we need. We don't need scallions, we have tons left. We don't need that. We do need cucumbers. I need some concombre for my stuff. Friends from Europe. You're not always from Europe. A Bluetooth earpiece? No. Yeah. Cover the screen with data. Yeah, no. Does she let us? No. Oh, 6 bananas. We need bananas, we always do. You know what? I'm just gonna buy stuff. I'm not even gonna look at the list. I want to get to the point where I can just know what we need. I don't even have to do it. We have limes left. I don't need more limes. I am going to make more smoothies this week, actually. If we do, we can come back and get some more. Actually, no. We're going to have like 1 lime a day. 2 limes a day, because we're going to have avocados too, so I'm going to get limes. Romaine lettuce, no. Baby carrots, have them. Zucchini, no. Organic ravioli, no. Pizza, no. Kombucha, no. Pickles, have it, no. Let's go over here. Just you need apples or no? Guess we still have apples. I guess we still have apples. Let's have apples still. We have lemons already, I know that. We're gonna go down this aisle, look at the vegetables. We go through onions like crazy. We really do. Onions, green peppers. We got potatoes last time. green peppers. I got jalapenos left. Hey. What's on the list? Oh, I got it, yeah. Tomatoes. We always need tomatoes. You should not have tomatoes here. I always get them. I eat tomatoes every day. I guess we don't need that many. These are my favorite though. Yeah. Here's on the vine. Avocados. I haven't been eating as many avocados lately. I'm gonna go ahead. These go bad so fast, so you take a big risk with them. But we've got to make sure I keep eating an avocado. I'm doing P90X. I'm gonna stream it, everybody. I'm gonna stream P90X. I decided that since I'm doing it on Twitch, I can go ahead and stream it and then just not save the VOD. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the screen. On the screen, I'm going to put myself down in a little corner, and then I'm going to watch that. And so yeah, I don't know where I'm going to do it. P90X. I'm either going to do it in my room or in the front room. I can't decide where. I'm probably going to do it in my bedroom. P90X, the basketball court. We're going to do the basketball court too, but not right now. Yellow cheese cream shippers. Why do they want fake Coke? I don't understand it. There's pistachios, mozzarella, big bag. I don't need any bready kind of things. Oh, I do want peanuts, so. Raisins are always good. Oh, see, sorry about that. Jerky. Step into a Slim Jim. Step into a Slim Jim. Do they have blue chips? Where's the blue chips? It needs to be out. Oh, there's some. Yeah, we go through these things like crazy. Hey, how you doing, local? I am the kind, Bellum, that would knock over the whole show. That is definitely me. Man, there's nobody here tonight. Must be something going on. Damn. I paid $416 to Verizon just now. Yeah, that's on my bill. Once a month, I pay $416 to Verizon. Every month. That's 2 modems and 3 phones. If you think about it, that's 5 devices, so that's not too much. Yeah. What is wrong with 10 bags of chips? Shopping for the week, yeah. That's what we're doing. Honey peanuts. We got peanuts, pistachios. Was there pistachios over there and I missed them? Let's go see. Pistachios. Pistachios. Chicken nuggets. What the hell? Oh, Honeycrisp apples. She does like those. rotisserie chicken. Oh, wait, we've got to buy chicken and stuff. Oregano and avocado oil. Oh, I love these things. I got these elevation bars last time. They were awesome. If they have white chocolate macadamia nut, those elevation bars are so good. Yeah, I'm trying to find chocolate mint. There it is. Oh wait, they're more. Oh, that's those are smaller. These things are so freaking good. 6 bars. That's like 1 per day. I've been doing. Those are really good for breakfast. Yeah, they're really good. They go good with coffee. I love the chocolate mint ones. Yeah. If I get 2 of them, then I'm going to end up eating 2 per day, which is a bad idea. It's a bad idea. I should only have 1 per day. It should be like a special thing or something. I got Pop-Tarts last time. It's actually really good. A few months. Let's see. Sucralose sweetener. You can actually buy it. That's disgusting. Alright, we gotta get cereal. I'm in the wrong place. I need to know what we're getting. 5% hollow. Dude, we're buying expensive stuff today. Cocoa rice puffs. I wish I could use like crazy. Honey beans, pistachios, avocado oil, oregano, pizza hot sauce. Where is that stuff? They passed it already? Casternicus, hi, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. What a crazy name. You people have the craziest names. I swear, your names are ridiculous. So's mine. Oh, like this is pasta sauce. I don't see it. But I passed the milk and we gotta go back to the milk. Wait, what? Access free vitamin D, they still have it? Wait, why is that the only one? 8%. Access free vitamin D. This is our favorite. And we need half and half. We always have to get the half and half. Half and half mozzarella, big bag of ricotta cheese, provolone, okay. Chips, got it. Sweet and crispy oats cereal. Sweet and crispy oats. Oh, I think I found the chili powder too. Will you give me a tour if I visit North Carolina? Well, I might give you a tour while I'm here. Actually, giving people personal tours is probably not a good idea, though. Good old LGs. Hey, how you doing, Jeff? Jeff Kerr. Jeff Kerr. Let's see here. We got this here. We need some spice. I can't remember which one. Oregano and pizza sauce. Oregano. Oregano, 97 cents. Pete's hot sauce is, I'm guessing, not here. I mean, I don't know where it is. What's here?
No sugar. Okay, that no sugar, no carbs, right?
I'll give you two. I'm seeing.
Nah, you gotta sit off that rabbit.
Nice.
I was looking at it too, like,
Let's do the profile. I'm putting it on rabbit. Yeah. Yep. Pistachios, peanuts, honey. Honey. I think we missed honey. Where is honey? We missed honey, and but I kind of want salsa. I do. It's kind of a sellout to buy it like this, but I kind of want it. Chunky salsa. I'm gonna try it. I must be hungry. You're not supposed to go shopping when you're hungry. But here I am. What else we got here? We're looking for honey and hot sauce. Not that they go together. Marinara sauce. Honey and hot sauce. No hot sauces there. Nope. Nope. Alright. On to the cheeses. On to the cheeses. Cottage cheese, provolone or cottage cheese. Where's the beef? I did not get the German beer yet. I don't know if I should get German beer. I'm going to avoid beer for a while. I've just been using vodka instead. Because it's just less calories. I know, call me lame. I know, I'm lame. But, you know, at least for now. It's working. I lost 4 pounds this month already. Which is not very as much as I wanted, but whatever. We didn't get thrown out of the store yet. Nope. I know the store by heart, but I haven't been to all those other things. I tend to behave in all these. Not always, but yeah. Ricotta cheese. That guacamole is a sin against nature. I swear to God, it is a sin against nature to buy that guacamole. I can't believe I have it. I am morally opposed to it. Mozzarella, big bag of mozzarella. Mozzarella. Is that a big bag? Looks like a big bag. Right, all these pretty chill. Pretty hard to get thrown out. This is true. Hummus. We already got. I have tons of hummus at home. We didn't eat through it. Hummus we have. Yeah. It's funny because they have hummus in 2 different places here. Yeah. I don't know why, they just do. Provolone, cottage cheese, ricotta. Provolone, ricotta. Provolone. Ricotta. We already got cottage cheese. I don't know where the ricotta is either. Hummus. Ricotta. Where is the ricotta cheese? I've never bought ricotta cheese here before, so. There's feta. There's cheese. I don't think they have it here. Isn't ricotta cheese in like a Alright, we need butter too. Ricotta cheese. I also need eggs. Casternicus, thank you for that sub. That's very nice. Appreciate that. Hopefully I'll keep it worth it. Alright, we need butter. We missed butter. We missed it. This is how you buy groceries in America. Or not. Wait, Irish butter. We gotta find it. There it is. Irish butter. And then stick butter. They're different, in case you're wondering. Little? What is little? I've never heard of that. Little Fractal. I missed her. I didn't even see it. You guys saw something I didn't see. Damn. I gotta pay attention. Okay, we got all the cheese stuff. We got all that stuff. We got the chips. We got the cereal. We need the meat stuff. We got the apples. We got peanuts, pistachios. We need the meat stuff. Chicken nuggets. Oregano. We need pizza hot sauce. And then the meat stuff. And then the drink stuff. What is it? Little. Aldi and Little? Oh, is that the name of this company? I thought it was just Aldi's. I don't know. Do not know. Cauliflower potato chips. What the hell? Hey, peanut butter.
Hey, Mom.
We need honey, not peanut butter. I need honey. I don't know where the honey is. The juice. Aldi and Little are related, are they? I figured they would be. I just don't know where to find Little. I've never seen a Little. By the way, I'm wearing my tees today. I'm trying to break them in. Okay, I gotta buy. They're each changed. I'm buying a different. Yeah, but aren't they? I get it. Are they really? You're totally trolling me. You are, aren't you? You're trolling me. You're trolling me hard, and it's working. It's definitely working. We don't need dental sticks. I think we're Lidl. It's literally pronounced Lidl, really. That's the thing. I don't know whether I should believe you or not. I don't know. I don't know if I trust you. Where's pizza hot sauce? Keto teriyaki. Grain-free sea salt chips. That's hot sauce, but that's not pizza hot sauce. I don't even think they have pizza hot sauce. I think we're gonna have to go somewhere special for that. Yeah. I do. We don't need coffee. We do need honey though. I would expect them to have honey somewhere. But I don't see any honey anywhere. I don't see any honey anywhere, do you? Wait, they said to get fake Coke. What is fake Coke? I guess that's what this is. Okay, I'll come back here. I'm not seeing the hot sauce. So we're gonna skip that. Honey. I'm also not seeing honey. Fruits, candy. These are new things that I've never gotten here before. So I don't know if they have them. So they possibly don't even have them. There's syrup, somewhat related to honey, but not the same thing. It smells like honey right here. It's like chocolate chips and shit. I mean, stuff. Fake cola. How are they related? Thank you, Mark. I'll have to go read that. While I'm waiting in line or something. Do you see honey? I do not see honey. I don't see honey, and I don't see peanut butter either. We did the salsa thing. We did the cookies thing. I am passing the beer. I am not getting beer. No, Rob. No beer. No beer. I like it. Oh, dark chocolate almonds. Oh my God. Why am I on this? Get me away from here. Bread. See, why? To me, the bread should be by the honey and the peanut butter. Oh, what do you know? There's peanuts, but no peanut butter, and there's also no honey. So I'm going to say they don't have it. My wife, I'm going to go home, my wife's going to be like, yes, they have it, dummy. As usual. Oh my God. We did it. Honey Bear. There's the peanut butter too. Oh wait, do we want the Honey Bear or do we want the local? Oh, this is the one we always get. I always get this. I've seen this in our house before. Yeah. Simple Nature Organic Wildflower Honey. Damn. Get some ice cream. I love ice cream. You know what I've been doing instead? Yogurt. I've been getting yogurt instead of ice cream. And I've been very grateful for that, actually. I get the feeling they're going to have pizza hot sauce here. I just feel it in my bones. Chili sauce. See, we've got to be close. Ah, there it is. I could feel it, and my feeling was correct. My feeling was on track. Tech support, how are you? Beer 6-pack won't hurt. Oh yeah, it will. No, I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. I still have vodka to drink. I'm going to drink myself out of the vodka. I'm going to put vodka in my smoothie. See, because when I have vodka, I eat better. I do. I know it's silly, but it's true. Yeah. How much weight did I lost? I went from 205.4 down to 201.1 this last Friday, which is yesterday. So, and I started tracking on something like February. Actually, I could tell you. Look, I had a little thing. I had a little tracker. So that's what I've done so far. So this month I lost about 4 pounds. I'm hoping by the end of the month to lose exactly 5 pounds. Losing more than five. I read another thing about this actually recently. Frozen fruits. Yeah, that's what I like. It's also better for you. If you have yogurt, it's kind of satisfying like